Hey everyone, this is Simran from Create Your Future. I am a law of assumption coach, a mindset and success coach with a background in psychology, and I'm also an EFT practitioner. And as you've read from the title, we'll be talking about the third party situations. Okay. Now, to begin with, I want you to remember to write this down anywhere if you have to. It is a focus based universe. Okay. I'll say it again. It is a focus-based universe. Wherever your attention goes, energy flows. Wherever your attention goes, energy flows. So what does that mean? You focus on lack, you create more of lack. You focus on love, you create more of love. Okay. And when we talk about third parties, now it's not a single thought that you had somewhere down the line and it blowed up in the form of a third party. And having experienced third party situations myself a few years back, it's been a while now. But I remember, at least I never sat down with a pen and paper and said, you know what, I need some spice in my relationships. Let's get in a third party. I'm sure you've not done that. I've never done that. But we all end up experiencing third party situations. Okay, somewhere down the line, because you focused on maybe your SP not making you a priority. Okay, he always makes his friends, his work, his family over. He picks all of them over you. You were never his first priority. You're never chosen. He never makes time for you. Okay, and third party is not just it's not just a man or a woman. It can be your SP's work. Okay, he happens to be a workaholic, or it can be a family member, or it can be a common friend you have in a common friends group. Okay, but no matter what's the situation, it applies to all. Okay, you have focused on lack in some form or the other, and focused on it so much so that it got multiplied. And your subconscious mind literally had to push it out for you because you were drilling it down to your subconscious mind again and again and again. And your subconscious mind says yes to you. Okay, yes, master. This is what you're telling me. This is what we push out. Okay, but I know none of us do this intentionally, but we do end up experiencing them because we focused on lack in some form or the other. And this is the highest form of lack, what you can experience in your 3D. If you've not been doing well in your relationship, it can be due to anything. Okay, but you focused on it so much so that it's popped up in your reality in the form of a third party. Okay, but the good thing is, in the same way that you created this third party in, is the same way you could easily create them out. Okay, but where do we start? Okay, I know you're feeling hurt, you're feeling devastated, you're feeling lost, you're feeling cheated. It's not a good place to be in. In fact, it's pathetic. But we need to begin by taking responsibility. Okay, start with acceptance. Because I am the creator of my reality, my thoughts create. Everyone and everything is me pushed out. So I have the situation right here, right now in front of me. And I need to change it as per my desire. Okay, and my desire is to be happy with my SP and the 3B out. Okay, and not just for today, but for good. Because we don't want you removing one third party today and having two more come up tomorrow. That doesn't make sense, right? Why do you want to experience that? Okay, so let's work on the core concept here. Begin with acceptance. Number two, you focus, in fact, not even focus, you question yourself. What do I think about myself? What do I think about men or women in general, whoever you're dating? Okay, what do I think about relationships in general? So let's start with the first one. What do you think about yourself? Do you think you're not good enough? Do you think you're not worthy of being in a good relationship? Do you think you're not deserving of your man's time? Do you think you're not worthy of being chosen? Okay, what thoughts do you have about men in general, for example? Do you think men are cheaters? Do you think they are womanizers? They always have eyes for the other women, for the other man. Okay, what are your thoughts about men? Then your thoughts about relationships in general. Do you think relationships are easy? Well, I guess not. You think relationships are hard, and it's too much work, it's too much pressure, you're never good at them. Okay, and you might be saying, you just check in with yourself that, I make so much amount of money, I am so good at my job, but relationships, I suck at them. Okay, they just never seem to work out for me. My relationships are always short-lived, I always get cheated on, and they're never good. Okay, so just check in with yourself. What kind of conversations, what kind of thoughts you've been having about yourself, about the men or men in general, about your SP, about relationships in general. Okay, because we need to start changing them. Flipping, I am not wanted, I am not good enough, to I am loved, I am loved, I am very, very loved. Of course I'm wanted. Of course I'm deserving. Of course I'm enough. I am the goddess, the creator of my reality. I am worthy, I am deserving, I am enough. I am worthy of being in the best relationship of my life. I am worthy and deserving of being in the most beautiful, loving, easy, committed relationship with my SP. My SP only has eyes for me because I am his home, his world, his everything. I am the prize of his life. I am his heart. I am his love. Okay, relationships are so easy. I love how relationships are so easy, especially for me. Okay, so you start tweaking your thoughts like this. Okay, because the previous chatter gave you a third party. So if you hammer in these new thoughts, the 3P is going to be out. Okay, so now you might ask that, Simran, okay, I understood. I created a third party in my situation. I can create them out. I need to focus on myself. I need to focus on my thoughts about myself, about my man, about relationships in general. But what if? Because this happens, I know. You think of the third party. You think of your person with them. You might see them going out shopping together, going on a movie date together. Maybe they've started to live together. So if I have those kind of thoughts in my head during my day, what do I do? Okay, so you acknowledge them. Acknowledge them that, okay, this is how it was, but right here, right now, because I am the goddess of my reality, and I create right here, right now from a plain, blank, clean slate. 3P is out and gone. They found love somewhere else. Okay, and they are now living in their happily ever after. And my SP is back here with me, right here, right now. Okay, because you'll have that little voice in your head come up and say, no, you're lying. This is not how it is. You are not loved. You're not wanted. You're not chosen. Look at your SP out and about there with somebody else, and you are here, right here, alone. Okay, so what are you saying? You're lying, basically. Okay, so I do not want you to fight that inner voice. Okay, just hear the inner voice out, acknowledge it, and let it go. Okay, even if you have to say that, okay, yes, this is how it was, but going forward, this is not how it's going to be. Because I am the goddess of my reality. What I say goes, and this is what I say. My man loves me, adores me, and we're so happy together. He only has eyes for me. I love being in the most loved, beautiful, committed relationship of my life. Okay, I am worthy, I am deserving, I am enough. I am first best, I am his number one priority, and I am secure. I am always safe and secure in all my relationships, especially in my love relationship. It's full of love, mutual respect, mutual understanding, mutual commitment. And 3P, well, they're out and out on their own with somebody else, happy in their ever after. Okay, so I would never ask you to wish ill on them. Okay, so just let them go, happy with somebody else, that they found love somewhere else. My man found that his love for me was never ending. I was the love of his life, and he made a mistake. Okay, whatever story you want to cook up there, but you want to bring your man back here with you right here, right now, and not obsess over the 3P. Okay, do not go on their social media and check what pictures they're posting, what videos they're posting, how much love they're showing each other on social media. Because it's basically you reinfecting yourself with something not so favorable you've already created. And it's gone. It's a dead story now. Why would you want to go and reinfect yourself with it when you can very well use that time to focus and build on the new story? Give that to your head, give that to your subconscious mind so that it can push it out. Okay, so I would not advise you to go on social media and have a look at their accounts, look at their any activity for that matter. Okay, or even show up at your SP's house or maybe their work and have the relationship talk. No. Now, okay, now you might want to go and do that, but only if you actually are sure that you will not get triggered by whatever he or she says. Okay, if you want to hear your blocks, if you want to know the exact story of what they're thinking about you and why they're not with you and with a third party, if you want to hear it right from them in that situation, you do that. You do go and have that relationship talk. Okay, but only if you will not get triggered by it, only if you will not take it to heart. Okay, because we would want to increase our work here. If you know your blocks, if you know what's the story, if you can sit with yourself and drill down on what were you thinking about yourself, what predominant thoughts do you have about yourself in relationships, in romantic relationships, what do you think about your man, what do you think about relationships in general, what do you think you've been thinking these past few days, these past few months that you reeled in this third party? Okay, because that knowledge is enough. You work on those, on flipping those right here, right now. Okay, remember, you're the goddess of your reality. You call all the shots, and everyone is you pushed out. So you are the common denominator, no matter what face your man has, or if it's been a history with you in all relationships and you've experienced third parties. So you are the common denominator. Okay, we got to start with ourselves. Pull in all your energy back to yourself. Okay, focus on your self-concept first. Focus on your strengthening of beliefs that support your desire. Okay, start from there. Hammer in good thoughts, assumptions that favor you in experiencing your desire, and the 3P out. Focus on we affirmations. We love being together. I love how we understand each other more and more every single day. We love how our togetherness, how our understanding, our communication gets better and better every single day. We love being together. Okay. Let me know if this video helped you. If you are experiencing a third-party situation right now, let me know in the comments section. And I intend this video helps you. You feel empowered. This is not an end-all be-all situation. It can easily be recreated, and you can experience the most beautiful, loving, happy, mutual, respected, committed relationship of your life. And make it easy. Okay, it is easy. Relationships are so easy and so much fun. Okay, let that be your new story. Let that be your new mantra. Okay, I'm running a sale right now. It's 50% off on all my sessions, 30 minutes and 60 minutes. If you want to book sessions with me, please email us at the reception. The links are going to be down in the description, or you can sign up directly from the website as well. Okay, thank you. I'll see you.